Anderson Silva, does he fight again, in your opinion? Because all these promotions are coming out and saying they don't want him to fight for them.
Yeah, that was a scummy move, by the way. That was a real slimy move of a lot of those promotions. You know, first off, they weren't asked the question. So they took a shot at a guy who they would have loved to have had in a period of time, who didn't want to come over there, made his decision, hung his hat somewhere else, and are now looking to get some cheap heat, make themselves look as though they're above Anderson by refusing a guy who hasn't even offered his service to. I mean, it was a little bit of a slimy move, not to mention it was cold-hearted. To say you don't want to go, it's just a mean thing to do. So, no, I don't think we'll see him fight again because I think those promotions are telling the truth. And I think there's a much better way to go about it than the way that he went about it. You know, I don't think that you should come out and just offer your services somewhere. I think that you should have a finished product. He should have found a very specific opponent, taken it to the audience first to make sure the audience wanted it, then added some flames to it, and then dropped it in a promoter's lap. We just saw this. Let me give you a great example. Curtis Blades, who I've always really appreciated his skills, and I've never really understood why the audience doesn't like him. I've never, but there is an audience against Curtis. It's always like, man, did I miss something? Did Curtis do something one time? Curtis Blades comes out earlier today and proclaims on his own that he's going to need a whole bunch of money to fight Jon Jones. Now, to tell you how stupid that statement was of Curtis and letting you in of the mind of Curtis and now letting me in apparently as to why the fans were ahead of me and never liked him in the first place. He was never offered Jon Jones. He now never will be. He just put a big bumper between himself and Jon Jones that never needed to be there because it was never offered. He could have come out and said, I'm the one to stop Jon. I'm the whole reason Jon hasn't committed. I'm the one they offered Jon to, which is why Jon never speaks about it. He could have done all sorts of things to add some level of anticipation to then get himself the offer. Instead, he steps in front of the promotion and the offer before it's even presented to him by saying, I'm going to need a whole bunch of money, the one thing that the guy writing the check doesn't want to do. So he literally stops himself from getting any kind of traction or momentum to a fight of which could be the future champion of the world in Jon Jones before it's even discussed because he's that stupid. And I sit back. I don't know why people don't like Curtis. Now I know why people don't like Curtis.